everybody, welcome to Just Press Next, back for another episode of West of Loathing. Tiffany, Jordan, and John here.
So if you notice some changes in the videos, it's because we leveled up.
Yeah. Oops. Sure. Alice tells us what we gotta do.
So yeah, she says what we should do next.
There we go. What should we do next? Thanks for the reminder.
Right.
So basically, I'm assuming if you kept going, she would be like, here are all these other missions you said yes to.
Oh, well, we do have the Shaggy Dog Cave. I'm gonna go here, because we're never gonna go. Oh. You spot a small cottage on the horizon with what looks like a work table in front of it. Silversmith's house!
Ooh.
Non-specific colored house.
What?
Non-specific. I'm pretty sure I said that.
Not specific?
I don't think you did.
No, I'm pretty sure.
Do we want to pick the lock?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Got it!
Oh, I'm like, who's
I thought that was someone too.
It looked like Alice at first.
There.
It is.
What? It is Alice.
Oh.
Anyway.
Looks like my eyes aren't playing tricks on me then.
No. There's a note on the safe reading, I forgot the darned combination to this confounded thing. If you can open it, you're welcome to what's in it.
Safe Kraken?
Son of a bitch.
Read the book, see if there's a safe Kraken.
I don't know if that's how that works.
Ooh.
The bookshelf contains like 90 copies of Johnny Tremaine.
Tremaine.
Is it Tremaine?
It is Tremaine.
Tremaine. There's something weird about it though. It's too neatly organized. Like maybe the guy was hiding something. Search for secrets! Tucked behind one of the books, you find a small envelope filled with receipts. About half of them are from the shop called the Silver Platter. He was crooked. The silversmith was selling cheap fakes. Oh well, he's gone now, and so are most of his customers. No sense in stirring up trouble at this point. You write down the location of the shop. It might come in handy.
Is it platter or plater? There's only one T.
I think it might be Plater.
Plater?
Sure.
Yeah.
Not that it really matters.
Yeah,
The
I'm
shelf
not one
looks
to judge.
pretty picked over.
Hey!
But we still got instant grits and plum
It
pudding.
ain't that picked over if
Sure.
we got some grits. Yes.
A spittoon.
All
At
the
least
way.
it looks like a spittoon, but it's next to the bed. It might actually be a bedpan. Investigate it. What? Really? I mean, if it is just a spittoon, that's bad enough, but it might be a bedpan, and that would be way worse. Still investigating it. I feel like maybe you aren't getting what I'm saying. We're talking about an object that someone probably uses when they wake up in the middle of the night and can't be bothered to walk to the outhouse. And the best you can hope for is maybe they only use it to spit nighttime tobacco juice into, in which case it's only full of rancid, congealing tobacco spit.
Is that really what they use bedpans for?
You know,
Bedpan is for
I
you
don't-
to pee and
Yeah.
poop in
Yeah.
your bed.
Yeah, that's what the bedpan is for.
But who invented that?
Well, I think it was mostly
Gerald
used
Bedpan.
in like hospitals for people who couldn't get out of bed.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure when it first came out, it was legit for a good reason. Like,
Plus, if you wake up in the middle of the night, you're out in the fucking middle of the desert. I mean, just go. Or
Coyote
I mean,
come
not
get you.
if you pee. Like, just go outside your door,
Coyote
turn
come
to the
get
left, and pee.
Not
Everyone has a penis.
Women can't do that, thank you. We actually
Squat
have to
to
squat.
the left and pee.
We have to- well, technically, what we could do is we could take one step to the side of the exit, put our backs against the house, and lean back. I mean, there's always, but still.
Oh,
messy.
I hadn't even
I don't-
heard gross.
This is a question. Feel free to answer or not.
No.
But, like, could you guys just kick one leg up, like, against the house? Like a ninja
That was
kick?
the gross thing I was just thinking.
And, like, could you just... I don't know how your stuff...
The
if it's
answer is
extreme
yes,
or-
that could work, but
See,
it's
yeah, right.
extremely exposing more than the squatting
Yeah, but
is.
if it's the middle of the night...
Bugs and crap? Bugs do
What, you
shit.
don't have a fucking light on your vagina. Moths aren't flocking to it. Flocking to it.
Flocking.
The flocking moths. Flock.
Anyway, I'm gonna investigate it anyway. Are you even listening to me, or are you just sort of skimming past the text? Bedpan! Pretty sure there's treasure in there, and you aren't stopping me.
You guys
Bedpan!
want to know a fun fact? There's tiny microscopic traces of gold in your poop.
Shut up! I'm investigating.
I'm full of knowledge.
Okay, fine. Have it your way. Your own filthy, disgusting way. Turns out to probably not be a bedpan, but it is definitely a spittoon, and it is definitely filled with rotting brown spit. Fish around in it. What is wrong with you? Bite me! Oh, good God. Okay. You plunge your hand in up to the wrist. It makes a glop noise and breaks the thin skin of congealing toxins that was previously keeping the dire smell in relative check. Now you are choking in a miasma of oily, bitter chaw stink.
Ah, I wish I would have said stank.
Chaw stank.
Chaw stank.
Chaw stank redemption.
You know that feeling you get when you're about to puke? How you get that taste way back in the rear corners of your mouth, that metallic tang by the root of your tongue like you're sucking on a carotid old penny?
Correct.
Just tell me what I found already. You found a filthy, slime-covered old brooch. Are you happy? Bet you're gonna put it on without even washing it first. Revolting brooch. Maybe I will. So, there.
Boy, that was not worth all that. Alright, we'll just leave it at that. You can make shit. You can make 3.
Well, how? With one item or with 2 items?
Fuck off, we're not
I'm
using
fucking
silver
kidding.
cufflinks.
There you go.
There you go. Happy?
Oh, we can make needles.
We got 3...
Oh.
I mean, I'd probably make a few needles. They come in handy.
No.
Swear to God.
Are you okay if I do the silver nugget? Because I'm just going to do the silver nugget then, too.
Just fucking do it.
Okay.
Make choices.
Otherwise, we're going to sell it for meat,
no.
and I'd rather have needles.
You're the fucking driver of this bus.
So, you
Yeah,
squeeze
give
the
us
bullet
2.
in the vise a bunch of times to make some crude... Okay, so we have 6 bullets, so now we should have 5 bullets with 2 needles.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back to the Shaggy
Oh,
Dog
you
Cave and
might.
get stopped again.
I meant my
Sure.
eye. I poked it.
You buy?
They say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but when you see someone wearing dark cultist robes, it seems like a pretty safe bet that they are some sort of cultist.
I mean, yeah,
I mean-
definitely.
Another clue is the fact that he or she is trying to teach a skeleton how to tap dance.
Also, yes.
At least that's what it looks like from here.
Could be a tap dance instructor.
Let's fight him. That's the cultist?
Oh
That's
my
their
God.
cloak.
What? That's epic. I shoot your ass. Oh, you did, fool.
Yeah, bitch. A necromantic cultist.
With a cloak or a bad weave.
Oh,
That's
forgot
bad
it's still
weave.
on that. Damn, that does 15. What's up? That's how I'm going to kill you.
What did this move say?
It said +3 to all stats,
Oh, okay.
which is kind of cool.
Well, that helped a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Alright, we beat the heck out of that cultist. Fortunately for him, there's a handy supply of unbroken bones available. Unfortunately for him, you've yoinked his bones manual or whatever this is.
his bones manual.
Introductory next. Damn it.
Next.
This seems like it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Fuck yeah. Okay, it's your funeral. Whatever, Grandma. Cannot see the words on the pages, but you can nevertheless read them. Your mind becomes strained with grim secrets.
Stained.
I like strained better. Grinning skull we got. Okay. As you turn over the last page, the book vanishes in a puff of black smoke. Shut up. We need to forge ring. We need a forge ring.
I think he had to.
Alice.
Bones in my body.
It's just like,
Alice is like, are we done yet? What is this? Oh god. There's a plaque bolted to the cave wall here. Read it. A record of events of the expedition to and into Shaggy Dog Cave, November 1887, as recorded by Jim Plackwright. Another plaque bolted to the wall. Having
Holy
acquired
shit.
through various and sundry means a story which is interesting in its own right, but better saved for another time. A map purporting to lead to a large cache of jewels and ingots, precious metals hidden by the infamous highwayman and train robber Black Hole Jr. In the year... There's no period! There's no period in this whole entire thing!
there is at the end.
Thank you. In the years before the cows came home, I, Jim Plackwright, along with 3 compatriots, these being Nathaniel Wyman, Cyrus Howard, and Douglas Watts, set out to find Shaggy Dog Cave and the aforementioned treasure. Our equipment...
I was expecting it to be like...
No, that might be the
God,
future
no.
ones. Our equipment and provisions consisted of 1 cart and a horse to pull it, 4 additional horses to be ridden, 2 shovels, a spade, and a mining pin, a large coil of rope, one large basket of eggs, as well as an assortment of other trail provisions and cookware, my own collection of blank plaques and engraving tools, one large shaggy dog, and a butt fork.
What's a butt fork?
Pooping!
After traveling for 2.5 days to the south and east, we arrived in a small town named Dirtwater, the largest settlement in the vicinity of Shaggy Dog Cave. Leaving the dog to watch the horses, the 4 of us entered the local saloon and each ordered a beer, except Sad, who was satisfied with water.
Ooh.
The barman provided our drink as requested and then withdrew a small wooden box from underneath the bar, asking us if we'd care to witness something real interesting.
That usually leads to something good.
It's a stick in the box.
Considering that we still had quite a few hours left to travel, we politely declined and asked him if he knew the way to Shaggy Dog Cave.
Didn't they just say they left the dog at the cave?
No, I think they left the dog at the entrance of Dirtwater with the horses.
Oh, gotcha. My brain heard what I wanted to hear.
He replied that he had never been there personally, but gave us rough directions, which correlated nicely with the notes on the map. Upon leaving the saloon, we discovered to our dismay that some unknown villain had tampered with our wagon. Fortunately, the only supplies missing were the butt fork and the entire basket of eggs, apart from one that Doug had concealed within a pocket for safekeeping. Way to be on the ball.
That's not hot dog, is it? Dog.
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. We also discovered the dog had absconded with one of the horses, forcing Nate and Sai,
I thought they only had one horse.
drawing of lots to share. After acquiring a barrel of fresh water for the trip, as well as a replacement butt for what the is the butt for?
Ah,
I hate
pooping.
you so much. We headed out into the open desert. The sun shone down mercilessly upon us, though we took small solace in the fact that it would have been far more intolerable had we made this expedition during the summer months rather than November. In order to pass the time on the trip and resist becoming dazed from the heat and susceptible to desert mirages, we exchanged stories of our youth, which I will not be retelling here for reasons of what. However, I will relate to you 3 odd occurrences that happened to us during our trek through the desert. The first was 2 or 3 hours out of Dirtwater when Nate noticed a glint of sunlight upon a metallic object partially buried in the sand. This was revealed to be a brass oil lamp of foreign design and manufacture, which can't say it, someone say it.
Fortuitously.
Thank you! Still contained a quantity of oil. Deciding this might come in handy, we stashed in the wagon with our other tools. Our next encounter was with a nomadic goblin tribesman who we discovered spoke excellent English. Well, that's not Gary. No. Inquired as to our destination, and we replied that we were looking for the Shaggy Dog Cave, though we did not disclose the reason for our journey. The goblin confirmed that we were heading in the correct course and mentioned that he had only a short time earlier witnessed a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in the same direction.
Why wouldn't there be in this game?
We all agreed that that was an unusual sight indeed and continued on our way. Sometime later, we encountered a large adobe hut occupied by 2 identical seeming old men with wild hair and long white beards. Is it Crazy Pete? ZZ Top, there you go.
I like it.
They invited us to take shelter from the heat, which we gratefully accepted, and introduced themselves as hermits. This struck me as peculiar given that there were 2 of them, but I felt it would be rude to question them on that point. One of the hermits confirmed that we were near Shaggy Dog Cave, and the other hermit confirmed that what his brother said was true. They also commented that they had seen a large and shaggy dog riding a horse in that direction. We all agreed that this was an unusual sight indeed. Can we stop agreeing with that? The hermits refreshed our water supply in exchange for our butt for, and we continued on our way, excited to finally be nearing our goal. After 2 more hours, we finally arrived at Shaggy Dog Cave, carefully keeping our excitement in check lest we become incautious. We unloaded
I got you, fam.
We unloaded our equipment and supplies from the wagon and took a brief respite in the cool shade of the cave entrance. To celebrate our arrival, Doug unpocketed and shared the egg he had saved from our basket that had been stolen in Dirtwater. Once we were rested, we decided the time had come to explore the cave. Discovering that we had neglected to pack torches, lanterns, or any other light source with which to illuminate the cave, we declared that it was indeed fortuitous that Nate had discovered that antique oil lamp during our travels. He gave the brass a quick shine and then lit the wick, and we were relieved to discover that it lit easily and provided a very adequate light. As we headed into the cave, we were further encouraged by the fact that the floor was quite even and easy to traverse. Okay.
Yeah.
and there were no side passages that might cause us to become lost. Despite this, I resolved to hang a number of plaques to mark our progress through the cave, obviously.
You can fuck yourself.
And engraved them with the tale of our journey, such that others who discovered the cave after us might be entertained and edified by our story.
You were wrong.
Soon we came to the end of the tunnel. While Nate, Cy, and Doug took turns with the excavation, I completed the last of the aforementioned plaques. It was a matter of perhaps an hour before Cy's shovel struck a wooden surface with a hollow noise, and we hauled a traditionally styled treasure chest out of the hole with great excitement. The chest was locked with an ancient and rusty iron padlock, which broke easily from a single swing of our pickaxe. We opened the lid slowly, and the flickering light of the antique oil lamp shone brilliantly upon jewels of every color and shining ingots of precious metals, just as promised by the legends of Black Hole Junior. Nah. I did!
Black Hole Junior.
Joyous at our triumph, we loaded the chest into our wagon and began the journey home. Thank you for reading, and may your own endeavors be equally successful. Signed, Jim fucking Black Wright. Yep.
Fuck you.
There's your hole.
God.
I wish when we got back, Alice would have been like, told you so.
Fuck you, Alice.
Oh.
Hey, Bills! Needles! Needle.
Oh my god, this is... Oh.
Needle heaven. Needle.
Ooh, they have a cellar.
No more needles. Hey, tomatoes. Fuck.
Fucking forage.
Those were actually cactus, but
Well,
okay.
right, but it looks like tomatoes.
Everyone knows the
Mary
desert is
used
the perfect place to grow tomatoes.
And they grow in a clump on the floor.
They do. They're like watermelons.
Same day.
No, they died a year apart. Ish.
There
Get
Sure.
smoking.
Ow, ow, ow.
Can never say that
Chrysanthemum.
one. Yep, can never say that one. Skeletons! Charred locket. Examine it. The lock on this locket reminds you why they call it a locket. Pick the lock, please. Carefully pick the locket lock. Picture of Mary Stearns. It's a photograph of a serious-looking little girl. On the back is written, Mary Stearns, Thanksgiving 1884.
Well, shit! It's Thanksgiving here!
What?
125
What's
years
that
old.
little one
Oh,
say?
yeah.
Does it say anything?
I don't think it's that. Oh, death row.
Okay.
Oh, he died the same. Whoa! What?
What?
What? As you approach the grave marker, the hair on the back of your neck stands up as a voice whispers in your ear.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Give what to you? The air grows colder.
The picture. The picture of me. I can see it. You have it. You should look at it. Nobody should look at it.
I guess you must be Mary. Why don't you want anyone to look at it? The whispering gets quieter. Anger seeps in around the edges of the wax.
Because they'll know. Give it to me.
Okay. Here's the picture. You hold the photograph out toward the grave marker and it disintegrates.
You don't want to know
in your
why?
hand.
Thank you.
Was there a
Yeah.
reason? No. Nope, just wanted to give it to her.
Fuck it.
Okay.
She's
Hope
the
Mary
button
finds peace
pusher.
now.
No questioning the button pusher.
No, we should still probably push.
Oh my god. You find a turd.
Between the smoke and the noise, you're guessing the contents of this outhouse are more dangerous than average outhouse contents. Open it!
Oh, never mind. You're gonna fight a turd.
No. Flaming turd!
Oh.
We'll deal 17
Ooh,
spooky damage.
Oh, I love spooky damage.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pistol whip him.
Fuck yeah. Oh, look at that. One blast.
Oh yeah.
Your little cow bitch ass.
Toilet pistol.
Yay!
Woo!
Tell that when we get a chance. Can we open? Oh, we can. Full canteen
Ooh,
and a bar of soap. Can we go in the cellar? Oh, Jesus. What is this? There's still some food on it. Oh, yes!
Fuck yeah.
Soda crackers!
Can you go on the Can you go on the crate? Can you go on the thingy, or do we need some more safe cracking?
We don't have safe cracking.
I know, but do we need it?
And we only
Yeah.
need safe cracking one.
No kidding.
Is there any soup?
Well, I'll
screw that.
Be.
Still some beans in this pot. We're getting a lot of food in here.
Sweet.
Okay,
So
be.
glad we eat it all.
Ooh! Investigating. Oh, Mary Stearns' diary. Yeah, the first page says in a little girl's handwriting, this is the diary of Mary Stearns. The AI and dairy are crossed out and IA written above them. The diary starts out as typical kid stuff. You flip ahead until you notice the writing getting shakier. Found a dolly under a cactus out back, and she told me her name was Grace. Mama and Papa don't believe me that she talks. They say I got a big imagination. Grace says the cows are gonna get us, but Papa says we'll be okay because this weren't never a cow ranch. Grace says he's wrong, but Papa won't believe me. Grace says he can keep the cows away, but I have to play tea party with her. I don't like this kind of tea party, but Grace says it's important to keep the cows away. Mama was sad that they couldn't find Effie?
Effie.
Effie. That sounds like you're not trying to say a swear word. Papa says she's been gone so long and they should put a cross up, but Mama won't let them because she thinks she'll come back. Papa said she's only 11. How far could she have gone? And Mama started crying again. Don't want to play tea party anymore, but Grace says it has to. Papa was out 2 days looking for Joey, but of course he didn't find him. Mama cries so much. I tried to tell her him and Effie are helping keep the cows away, but she don't understand. I told Grace I'm not playing tea party again, but she says I gotta, and if I don't, cows will eat all 3 of us. She said either I get Mama or Papa to play, or else I gotta play by myself. That's the last entry. The toy box contains a single object. A creepy, burnt porcelain doll.
Well, why not?
It's the work of a moment to fix the doll's voice box.
Pull the string.
At least we didn't have to do anything. You pull the string, the doll's eyes roll back into its head, and its mouth begins to move.
Great. You're up.
I don't enjoy this. Hi, I'm Grace. What's your name?
I'm Bertha.
Hi, Bertha. You're nice. Do you want to play with me?
You don't have to read it so creepy.
Yes, let's play.
Hooray! Mary used to play with me, but we didn't get to finish our tea party before she went away. Will you help me finish it?
Surely!
Hooray! The game's almost over. Mary did such a good job.
The doll's eyes roll back forward.
Go downstairs and get my cup. Do you know the magic word to make the mean cow let you get into his secret room?
No, what is it?
The magic word is peanut butter.
The doll goes silent. Got it! Peanut butter. You shudder as you realize that talking dolls haven't been invented yet. Spooky. Okay, so downstairs there is the cup.
In the secret cow room.
Whisper, peanut butter. Once you whisper, peanut butter.
Who the fuck has a secret cow room that just keeps peanut
This
butter?
looks satanic and ritualistic.
Yeah!
It's where they keep their peanut butter.
Atop this sinister-looking altar sits a copper goblet filled with what appears to be blood. I want to destroy the goblet, but at the same time don't want to get taken out by a creepy doll. I'm gonna take the goblet.
Good call.
Yep.
Now can we destroy it?
Nope. This ritual is getting done. Stupid Mary couldn't keep up her end of the bargain.
Yeah, right?
Oh, she only killed her siblings, but you know, whatever!
I'm sorry if you're gonna go that far. At least
Grace's eyes begin to glow.
My
You are
tea!
Grace.
We can finish our tea party now.
I don't want to ever play tea parties.
Sure, why not? You carefully pour the blood from the goblet into Grace's mouth.
Ah!
Grace leaps out of the toy box, laughing maniacally, and climbs the ranch house's ruined chimney. She turns toward you.
See you soon.
She leaps to the ground behind the house and scampers off to the north
Son of
house.
a bitch, we should have destroyed the goblet.
No, I like this. That's probably fine.
Yeah, no, I won't come back later.
Glad we came to the Stearns Ranch.
Yeah.
Hey, we got needles. Shut your mouth.
Why don't we head back to Dirtwater?
Quit your bitching.
Quit your bitching.
Quit your bitching.
Quit your bitching.
You've crossed paths with Wandering Sally again.
Oh, Christ, Sally.
Who?
Hi, Sally, I guess.
Oh, howdy, Bertha. Interested in trading?
You bet.
We have a pickaxe? Check
Well,
our
We
inventory.
do.
Guess what? We know where to go if we need them.
Wandered in Sally's camp.
But does it disappear? She wanders.
I
We have to
No, you gotta talk to
We
the
just have to.
people.
Oh, son of a biscuit. Hi, I'm Bertha McGrumblebuns. Any mail for me?
Nope.
Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard.
We've already sent a postcard today. Ain't you heard of the Postman Limitation Act of 1893?
No, what's that?
Okay, so the government
Government.
put a
funny.
restriction on prepaid postcards of one per citizen per day. Now, why do you think that might be?
Well, to reduce the strain on the postal...
Nope. That's what everyone guesses. But that ain't the thing. The wagon's still making the trip no matter how many postcards are on board. Less than we're talking, so many postcards just need a second wagon. Sorry, but that ain't likely.
So,
To restrict the free flow of information. To keep the people from being able to say too much through the mail. So the left end of the territory don't know what the right end is doing, and vice versa. That way they can implement a different rule or law in each area, whatever's most effective to keep them particular folks down.
sounds familiar, doesn't it? But people can still send letters?
Letters. Who's got time to write a whole letter in this day and age?
He's got a point.
I ain't even got the real big part yet, or to the real big part yet. What's the first two letters in conspiracy, huh?
C-O?
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
jeez.
Oh, sorry. That's not me.
Bertha.
That's right! They're in league with the cows! It's all a plot to keep us docile so as they can deliver us up to these hell cows they summoned.
Sounds about
You
right.
think the government deliberately summoned the cows?
There's proof! The plan was referred to in a rider attached to the Senate Farm Aid bill that was passed 11 years ago. And when did the cows come home? That's right, 11 years.
I can actually picture the YouTube video trying to prove this conspiracy.
There's no way a Senate bill says, let's summon cows from hell on it.
No, not in such obvious words. What are you, cracked? This is an all code and dog whistles like. It's all in code and dog whistles like. Go look it up for yourself.
Okay, even if I wanted to do that, the capital city isn't even in this territory. It's hundreds of miles away.
Uh-huh. And you think that's a coincidence? A CO incidence?
Okay, well, that's very interesting. Bye now.
Can't say
Fucking loon.
Okay. What? Poor guy.
Yeah, he's sad.
Okay, well, anyway, I guess we'll stop there for now. We've had quite the excitement of releasing a demon doll onto the world. Woohoo!
Yeah, I'm not
Anyway.
pleased.
I'm okay with it.
Alright, well, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun stuff.
And do it now!
Well, within the next, 20 seconds would be pleasant. So, alright, we'll see you guys when we get the next video out. Bye!
Bye!
Game over.
Alright, I can't, man.
Yeah?